Private jets, bespoke travel itineraries, luxury villas and private chefs are just some of the expectations for a growing slice of the tourist market to New Zealand. Amid burgeoning demand for luxury tourism in New Zealand, Belinda McCammon went to find out how local operators and businesses are looking to capitalise on the market of catering to the ultra-rich.
Money might not buy you happiness, but it will buy you a pretty good night's sleep in a luxury villa in some of the country's most exclusive destinations, with staff available 24/7 to tend to your every need. While the global travel and tourism industry overall is forecast to grow at an average of 4.8% a year, the luxury end of the market is expected to outstrip that at an average of 6.2% a year. Stephen England Hall, Tourism New Zealand's chief executive, says the focus on the high net worth market is about increasing the value that tourists bring to the country, not just the sheer volume of visitors.
We will see increases in things like private jets and so forth, and obviously the use of helicopters and things within New Zealand to accommodate that kind of premium traveller expectation. And in terms of capacity, I think there probably is capacity around the regions, because most of these high net worth and premium travellers or visitors are looking to go to parts of New Zealand that are a little bit off the beaten track often.
Stephen England Hall says the message he gets from markets overseas is that New Zealand is amazing and clients want more products available.
We only have 32 luxury lodges in New Zealand, and as I mentioned before, the growth in that luxury lodge spend has been up 42% year on year. And so you look at that and you go, well, clearly there's a global demand for it. We've got a relatively small number of those products in the market, and so I think it makes sense that more product would make the industry bigger and would have more benefit as a result.
Seasons Travel designs bespoke tours for the ultra-rich. Its director Matt Lyons says business is booming. The majority of his clients are from the United States and are younger, with large disposable incomes, mainly generated by the tech boom. He says over the last few years there has been great investment in lodges to cater for these visitors, but the biggest challenge now is ensuring a steady stream of guests throughout the year rather than just during the peak summer period.
We have a bottleneck, very much a bottleneck at that period. So I don't think more lodges will help necessarily, because during the lower months, some of the lodges don't have huge occupancy. It's a little bit of a challenge. I think it's a matter of trying to market New Zealand to spread that distribution out and away from that peak period, what we call the festive period, through into the shoulder periods.
Jackie Spice is the director of Touch of Spice, based in Queenstown, which specialises in private villas throughout the country. She says while Australia remains the biggest market, there has been a big surge in clients from the US as well as growth from China. Cashed up baby boomers, often American, are bringing the whole family over, grandchildren included.
When I first started my business, we were selling properties at around $1,000 to $1,500 a night. As I said, that demand has really grown now to a lot more ultra high net worth and high net worth clients coming to New Zealand. It was always on the bucket list, I guess, as a place to go in the future, but it seems to now be a place to go now.
Jackie Spice thinks New Zealand could do with more luxury hotels, and believes there's a gap in the industry for training people who can deal with the high-end market.
Without a doubt, I think we've got a real gap, I guess, in the industry for better training, more courses available, courses to be made available at schools or at colleges and at universities and things like that, focused on tourism.
Stephen England Hall of Tourism New Zealand says the luxury market, while still small, is growing rapidly. And to cash in, the industry should look at the opportunities that it brings to train top-end staff and find new high-end products. A move that would help tourism keep its crown of being the country's top foreign exchange earner, whether it's catering for tourists sporting backpacks or Bulgari. For Checkpoint, I'm Belinda McCammon.